Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast. Digital Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. City Council works to promote public employment and job placement, and this week part of the government team visited the operational services area where they announced the contract renewal of 20 workers until the end of the year.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Juan Antonio Lara, operational service councilman Juan Olea, and personnel councilwoman Rosa Balbuena visited the operational services area last week to meet with the staff, thanking their efforts and work and announcing the renewal of contracts from 20 workers until the end of the year. After the meeting, Lara emphasized his gratitude to the staff and highlighted the value of this renewal. The government team has been committed since June to reinforcing the cleaning department because a city that is cared for is a good city to live in, a city that invites you to enjoy it every day. I want to announce the extension of the contracts from some workers until the end of December to continue supporting the staff who provide this service. In total, 21 workers and 7 drivers have been renewed. It has been hard work by the operational services, finance and personnel departments to make this happen. We have been able to allocate funds and have all the favorable reports to be able to carry it out. We know that this news is also very important for those workers who have made an effort on this reinforcement, the illusion that for them it means to continue for 3 more months, giving it all for a cleaner Benalmádena. The mayor also highlighted the effort of the workers and their commitment, making a pledge to continue improving the area. We have had a meeting with all the workers in the operational service building where I praised and thanked the involvement, effort and dedication of all the workers, making a reality and a success of the shock plan for cleaning this summer, which has yielded extraordinary results. I want to highlight the need for Benalmádena to be recognized for its cleaning service, saying that the objective of making Servicios Operativos a strong delegation that attends to the day-to-day needs of Benalmádena is a priority for us, as it is responsible for many of the most imminent and necessary jobs, as well as the urgent ones. We have the conviction of our government team that it is necessary to focus our efforts in this area, which is why the contracts are going to be extended until the end of the year.
Finance Councilman José Miguel Muriel offered a press conference on Wednesday after the plenary session to announce a reduction of the tax on motor vehicles, highlighting that it will benefit 49,000 citizens.
After the extraordinary plenary session held in the consistory on Wednesday, the media attended a press conference called by Finance Councilman José Miguel Muriel. There he proceeded to evaluate the approval of the tax modification that his group had brought to the plenary. With this measure, Benalmádena will become the municipality on the Costa del Sol with the lowest tax and one of the cheapest in the whole province of Málaga. One of the fundamental pillars of this government team is to lower the tax burden, and we want to do so without reducing the public services we provide to citizens. In dealing with the tax modification, Muriel emphasized that a study of income has been carried out. One of the pillars of this government team, led by our mayor Juan Antonio Lara, is the efficiency and effectiveness of public management, and this can only be achieved by lowering taxes and optimizing our resources. This measure is being carried out after an intense study of the municipal income, being able to reverse this tax in 4 months. Finally, he assured that no essential expenses or services will be touched. This is one of the taxes that most affects the people of Benalmádena, and this is a measure that we have managed to initiate in just 4 months of government, going from being one of the most expensive to being the cheapest. It is very ambitious to arrive and want to lower taxes, but this was our commitment when we arrived. We assured that no essential expense or service will be touched to cover the cost.
In view of the serious drought situation we are experiencing, the government team continues to hold meetings of the Drought Committee, which announced new measures such as the reduction in irrigation and cuts in fountains and beach showers.
Environment Councilman Juan Olea spoke with us on Monday to assess the third meeting of the Drought Committee, a working group of the consistory with the participation of several areas and municipal companies. City Hall aims to improve efficiency in the use of water resources in the municipality. The third meeting of the Table Against the Drought showed data that reveal progress in water saving, as it shows a reduction in water use at municipal level of 7%, and new measures have been adopted with the aim of contributing to the responsible use of available water in the region. It will be necessary to focus more on savings in domestic use, where it still does not reach 5%. The first part of the decree issued by the Mayor's office with the first measures has led to an average daily saving of 32,000 liters of water, while Urbaser, according to reports, has also reduced an average of 45,000 liters per day. Olea also announced new measures such as the reduction in irrigation or cuts in fountains and showers. Emabesa's awareness campaigns, the saving of 10% of water by parks and gardens, the reduction in the number of water collection trucks, both from operational services and Urbaser, or the reduction from 8 to 6 trucks per day are some of the measures taken. As for beaches, this summer it was decided to eliminate the springs of the 56 showers push buttons to allow control of the water output, all accompanied by new campaigns launched in schools. At the meeting of the Committee Against the Drought, it was decided to continue with the rational use of this scarce resource in view of the lack of rainfall. To this end, it has been agreed to stop using water from fountains and showers on beaches from October 15. Another of the measures planned is to reduce the number of cleaning trucks in the cleaning service by 1 truck, a 20% reduction in the watering of green and landscape areas, and measures will be taken to modify roundabouts and medians to contribute to not using water for irrigation. Finally, the councilman emphasized the sensitivity of the town hall to this problem. There is an urgent need to carry out actions to ensure the water supply to the citizens and to comply with criteria of efficiency in the use of water resource in a changing climatic context such as the one we live in, subject to periods of frequent and prolonged droughts. This city council is always going to be sensitive with this issue, working with the neighbors to find the best path for the municipality.
The General Secretary for Water, Ramiro Angulo, highlights the risk of water supply shortage in the province if there's no significant rainfall in the coming weeks, as the regional government prepares new measures.
The extreme drought affecting Malaga province continues to wreak havoc on the countryside and is putting the supply of water to the population at serious risk if there continues to be no significant rainfall in the coming weeks. Faced with this complicated scenario, with the region's reservoirs at 20.7% of their capacity, the Andalusian regional government held a management committee to discuss measures for the coming months and allocations according to the different scenarios. The session, chaired in Malaga by the Secretary General for Water of the Regional Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Rural Development, Ramiro Angulo, detailed the saving measures for the different areas. In our province, the water-saving measures in force in the Guadalhorce Limonero and Western Costa del Sol systems have been increased from 10 to 20%, and the La Viñuela system has been maintained at 20%. Meanwhile, in the unregulated areas of the province, such as the Serranía de Ronda or the headwaters of the Guadalhorce, there are no changes with respect to the previous update. The western strip of the Costa del Sol has exceeded the threshold of severe shortage and is now declared a system of exceptional drought. With these approved reductions, it will now be up to the local councils to determine whether they have to impose new restrictions on consumption, as at least a dozen localities in Malaga have been doing since last July. In another 30, there are no cuts, but there are limitations on use. The committee, made up of the different competent administrations, users, trade unions, and business organizations, has unanimously decided to maintain the exceptional drought situation that was declared in October 2021, taking into account the accumulated resource in its reservoirs and updating the water saving for urban use to 20%. Angulo explained to the committee the progress of the infrastructures being implemented by the Andalusian government through the 3 existing drought decrees on the interconnection of basins, works to improve supply, purification, the use of regenerated water, and desalination. He also highlighted the regional ministry's commitment to reclaim water with the completion this month of work on the Peñón del Cuervo treatment plant and its connection to Rincón de la Victoria, which will bring 22 cubic hectometers of reclaimed water to the Axarquía region. The Secretary General for Water took advantage of the event to thank all the users, town councils, irrigators, agricultural organizations and associations for their enormous effort and understanding and request additional effort to increase water-saving measures that are necessary due to the exceptional drought situation affecting most of the district's systems, as well as the promotion of new awareness campaigns to encourage the efficient use of water.
Workshops, exhibitions, concerts, and all kinds of events will fill the calendar of the culture area over the coming months, ensuring that all residents of the municipality can enjoy cultural events of interest.
Culture Councilwoman Jessica Trujillo spoke with the media on Monday in the Plaza de la Mezquita to announce the extensive program of activities prepared by her department for the coming months. Culture will be present in the coming months throughout the municipality in its 3 population centers, making the most of all its potential and diversity by developing important activities in the Casa de la Cultura itself, in the Exhibition Center and El Bilbil Castle in Benalmádena Costa, as well as in all its libraries, the Felipe Orlando Museum of Pre-Columbian Art and the History Center. I would like to invite residents and visitors to come to the History Center, which this Friday 13th will be reopened to become another attraction of Benalmádena's cultural heritage and will also host activities to promote it. Trujillo, who was accompanied by Sonia Valverde, who works in her department, began by going over the events that will take place during the next months. We will have cinema at Arroyo de la Miel with the films from FICAP that will arrive at the end of the month, while the traditional season of Cineclub Más Madera has already begun. We also have the Tesoros del Mediterráneo exhibition, the Cineforum Classical Nights, the Don Juan Tenorio performance, Flamenco Week, and the Nativity scene, together with the Christmas days and the music and dance shows. On the coast, we have a large exhibition centered on the 80s Picasso graphic work will be added shortly on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the artist's death. At the Felipe Orlando Museum, there will be workshops, the Mexican Altar of the Dead exhibition, conferences at the museum's nativity scene, among other activities. At the libraries, the activity never stops, with reading clubs, emotional management workshops, talks on science, in film and storytelling. Finally, the El Bilbil Castle will host a multitude of events this last quarter. The program includes the Benalmádena Guitar Fest, the exhibition Certamen Nacional de Dibujo y Acuarela, and other important events as the Christmas Music Festival. She also stressed the importance of all citizens having access to a quality cultural program. I would like to invite residents and visitors to come to the History Center, which this Friday will be reopened to become another attraction of Benalmádena's cultural heritage and will also host activities to promote it. This government team is committed to an attractive and diverse cultural program, making a wide variety of events available to all citizens. Exhibitions, music shows, workshops, reading clubs. The program includes a wide variety of activities and events that will delight residents and visitors to the municipality.
And these are today's headlines. Lara visits the operational services area. City Hall reduces the tax on vehicles of mechanical traction. New meeting of the Drug Committee. Risk of water shortage in the province. Culture announces a program to suit all tastes. The weather forecast for the weekend will leave us with cloudy or overcast skies without ruling out late rainfall in general, more lightly and intense in the Sierras, decreasing cloudiness and decreasing rainfall in the afternoon. Minimum temperatures unchanged or rising slightly around 17 degrees, maximum temperatures rising to 27 with light westerly winds. And that's all. Thank you for watching us, and remember, you can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.